So we are currently at the shop right now, gonna wash the car. My ass is wet still from the last time we washed the car, and there's still some sort of like, I don't know, oil or residue on the base of the seat. So my ass is not only just wet, it's tacky as fuck. So again, for starters, the windshield was pretty damn nasty, but we gave it a quick rinse. This thing is quite dusty, ratty, and old, but I'm glad to have my plates back. Yeah, it is currently 11 p.m. right now, so it's pretty late right now, but I'm gonna wash this car really quick. It's not too bad because I think last year I only really drove like 4 times, I guess, throughout the year. So, and I think before I stored it, I also washed it, so it's not too bad. It's just dusty, but we're gonna give it a quick wash and then might drive it a little bit, but I can't be out way too late because I still gotta go to work tomorrow. We'll do a proper walkthrough of the car another day, but not tonight. Tonight is just about getting it back into my place. And stupid me, I brought my other camera to try to get like other camera angles and some other test footage that I've been thinking of, but all 3 batteries are dead. So a bit last minute, but make sure you guys check your gear. And you guys already know this part. So the car's all washed. Hopefully we can drive it more than 4 times this year because we started earlier, right? It's mid-June. Here we go. Bumper's so ratty still. The roof is the biggest eyesore. One day I want to get that retouched. And I don't know, end goal wise, change the color. But I'm just glad the car is back on the road early enough so I can drive this summer. Let's go for a little drive. Aside from the boating and the boats and stuff, it's actually quite nice. Almost can't see where the hell I'm going to, but it's actually quite nice up here. feel like maybe I should have gotten the shot from here. So right now I'm kind of just scouting around, looking for spots. But I think I found the right angle. Oh yeah, it's all about hitting in the right angle, right? I think something like this would be pretty nice. I don't know, I think I might have to have someone help me out or get a taller tripod. This seems like the perfect angle. Oh yeah. This actually looks really nice at night. Didn't come across this side too. This actually may work. Yeah, I think an angle like this would be pretty nice. Even just like this looks nice, man. One day when it's daylight, still in the summer, I should probably take a walk here actually. It is quite calming, you know, despite it being 12 o'clock. But, you know, it's quite peaceful being alone. You know, just to give a little bit of a life update, I don't really share much of my story online too much. But last year, 2024, was a big change for myself, just both professionally and privately. I changed my career of 11 years at the last company I was at, working as a mechanic. I was fully licensed in Canada for about 5 years before I left, and given myself I was in a leadership role, it was just a really stressful life. Just constant nights where I'd come home at dinner table and I'd just be staring at a wall for 2 hours. And it wasn't until my boss reached out to me saying that he was looking to hire someone, and that is how I got into PDR, which is paintless dent repair. So doing that for about 1.5 years now has been very challenging. It's not easy, but it's very pleasing, and working with someone who says, you know, my investment is in you, is such a damn mosquitoes out here. Hearing someone say something like that is just really reassuring, knowing that you made the right choice. And although the money has not been as good as it was before, ultimately I did choose my mental health over my income. And mind you that I am in a learning and growing phase right now in my life. I know the money will come, and I still believe to my core that leaving my life as a mechanic was the right move to do, because I would say all the way from 2020 to about 2023, I was just looking for what was the next thing in my life. And don't get me wrong, I loved being a mechanic, I love cars, hence this whole entire video, but you know, it just takes a toll on your body, you know, and given all the mental stress included, dealing and teaching with new apprentices and all that were just not appreciative. I know ultimately the staff and the upper management really valued what I brought to the table, and sometimes I do miss working on cars to this day. But you know, at some point it is time to hang it all up, you know. And it's been a real tough 1.5 years transitioning, you know. Working at a place that you were there for about 11 years and counting, being, it was more than just a job, you know. Given the manufacturer that I was working for, I did not like the brand at all. But ultimately, what made me stay those 11 years... Shut the fuck up! But ultimately, what made me stay those 11 and a bit more years was the people. And I believe, you know, I may not be fortunate in life when it comes to financial purposes or on the financial side, but I am very lucky to be surrounded by a lot of good individuals in my life, whether that be professionally or privately. You know, I started there when I think I had just turned 19, and I left about the age of 30. Yeah, I just left after I turned 30, so that's about 1/3 of my life just dedicated to that one job. And I couldn't be more thankful, because it really or all the individuals that came and went were a huge core pillar in my life, because they really transitioned me from a kid to an adult. Even though I still look like a kid at 5'2", that'll never change. I still mentally think like a kid, but really, such a huge influence in the person I am today. And you know, leaving that all behind and starting anew at 30 was a tough decision. And although things didn't pan out the way I wanted it to, I still believe that my choice to choose my own mental health was a better decision. Even though the money is not quite coming yet, but I know still down the line, if I stick at it, the money will come through. And it is starting to rain. Tomorrow is supposed to be sunny, and in typical fashion, you wash your car, the rain is always out. But we're also in Vancouver. But damn, dude, just being out here, it's quite peaceful. But I mean, right now, currently at work, I've been working 6 to 7 days, 10 to 12 hours a day. We're busy dealing with a hail car right now, and that's taken up a lot of my time, which is why I haven't really been uploading too many YouTube videos, but I try my best. But we also haven't been streaming either. But I've been using this time to, you know, the money is there, it's time to go grab it. We definitely could use it. We are leaving to Korea in the end of August, so I hope this vlog is up sooner than later. I did tell myself I am not allowed to go to Korea until I upload the entire Florida vlog back in January. It is now mid-June. You know, in my typical fashion, I always have a backlog, even though if it's games or content. And you know, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're ever scared to do something, just commit and do it. Whatever's preventing you from trying something new or getting out of yourself getting yourself out of that comfort zone. Comfort is a killer. And start getting yourself to uncomfortable positions, you know, because whatever it may be, just rejection or just hearing a no or possibilities of failures, you can't succeed without your failures. You can't succeed without falling down a couple times. So just believe that the choices you make, and stick with it, and just move with purpose. But it is past 12. I really do need to get home because I need to get some sleep, man. I'm averaging 5 to 6 hours of sleep a day, which is not healthy at all. And majority of that is my own. Majority of it, I can really only say I can only blame myself than choosing to sleep at like 12 o'clock. And then eventually I'm on YouTube watching YouTube shorts and stuff like that and get locked in. Then I'm up until 1:30. Then I wake up at 6:30 like a crackhead. Anyways, we need to get our asses home.